Hey you guys, I never thought that I would need to make a video like this, and I really hope that none of you or your family ever have to go through what my family is going through right now. But today I come to you as a heartbroken sibling, and I'm going to do everything I can and use every tool I have at my disposal to help my younger brother Conrad. On the night of February 17th, he was traveling home from his railroad job with CSX in Virginia. And 30 minutes from home, he encountered an ice storm. His car slid off the highway down a ravine and hit a tree. The tree cut through the car, pinning him to his seat and wrapping around his legs. Luckily, a tow truck driver passing by shortly after saw his taillights and stopped, because if he didn't stop, there's a really good chance that my brother would no longer be with us right now. He was taken to the hospital, and they had no choice but to amputate his left leg below his knee. And I'm going to have to read this because I can't remember it all. He has rods and pins placed in both femurs and the right tibia in an attempt to save his other leg. His ankle is being held together by a plate and 4 screws. His right elbow has been shattered, and his right ulna is being held together by a plate and 9 screws. He suffered a collapsed lung, blood clots in both lungs and right shoulder, neck fractures, a broken rib, pneumonia, detached lower lip, brain bleed, and traumatic brain injury. He received sutures in his 6-inch laceration across his forehead, as well as other smaller ones in various areas across his body. He's also had blood transfusions totaling over 16 pints of blood. He is currently in the hospital and will eventually be moved to a rehab facility through at least August, and he will also have to go to brain therapy for at least a year. It's going to be an extremely long, painful, and expensive recovery process. We expect the total of all of his medical bills, rehab, therapy, and prosthetic to be well over $1 million. We also expect this to exceed the health insurance benefits that he has. Conrad is only 30 years old, and he had a bright future ahead of him. You couldn't meet a nicer guy. And luckily, a family friend set up a trust fund for him and a GoFundMe. And I am here asking for any donations. All the donations will go towards the trust fund to help pay any bills that he accrues while in recovery, on top of, his normal bills that he has to pay. So please don't feel obligated to donate just because you're a fan of the channel, but just know that if you do donate, my family, my brother, and I would really appreciate it. I'm going to post the link to the GoFundMe in the description and the comments below. Thank you guys. I love you all.